Hello YouTube, this is my homemade catapult, and I'm going to show you how to build it, and I'm also going to do a few shots with it. And what I'd like to say right now is I wouldn't really try to make one unless you don't want to be too dangerous with it or stuff like that. If you want to like have something that'll be a lot more accurate and do a lot better and do a lot more damage, then you should just go online, because they're only like $15 for one. And yeah, just don't buy the one where it has a weight on the front of it and then it drops down, because those don't work very well. Just get the ones where it like launches it really fast, like a mousetrap. But anyways, I'm gonna show you how to build it. I'll go from here. I'll just go from the base up. So first of all, I just got one 3-inch long piece of wood, and then I cut it like around 5 inches, and then I cut it in half to get these two baseboards right here. And then I got one 2-inch piece of wood, and then I cut it down the middle, basically make triangles. And alright, originally I was gonna put, it's called a torsion catapult, where you get a string, you loop it through each side, and you loop it through the actual catapult launcher itself, and then that provides tension where you can pull it back and then it hits this part. But I don't think this wood's strong enough, because as you can see, it easily goes in. It goes like that and it squeezes in really easy. So not the best type of wood, because it's just sawdust that they bake and squeeze together. So yeah, and then I just found a plate right here that I was going to use originally for when the string was going through there, and then it was going to hit straight up on that and then launch the BB. But I couldn't do it because the wood's not strong enough, so I just made like a little extension right here to go out, and it's been working pretty good right now. But and then I just nailed this board right here, because I wasn't originally going to use that. I was just going to use a string, but I just nailed the board. And then I left the nails exposed a little bit. Yeah, right there. I left the nails exposed a little bit on the back part. But and that was just to loop around the spring, around the nails. That way the spring can hold. And then as you can see, there's a little bit of action right here. Each time you pull it back, you have to hold on to it, because it'll go back on itself. Because it's like it wasn't supposed to do that originally, because I was going to use the string, but I'm not using a string. And for the spring, you could also use rubber bands, and that might substitute for a spring, but I'm using a spring because it's a lot more stronger than rubber bands. Alright, so you just basically pull it back and he hits the plate, and then it launches the BB. And you don't want it to hit the plate, because sometimes it'll hit and then skip off the plate and then land up there, which isn't very good, because then your BB is going to be hitting the floor instead of going in the air and hitting what you want it to hit. And so yeah, let's do a few test fires. And just so you know, it's pretty powerful. I mean, I launched it at my leg yesterday, and I was kind of afraid of it, but it hit my leg, and I have like a little red bump on my leg right now. It's like a little bruise right now from this, and that was yesterday. So yeah. Make sure your plate's always gonna hit when it hits the BB. So there we go. I don't know if you heard that, but it hit the back of the wood over there, and then it bounced off and then it hit my bed. Alright, let's do that a few more times, get a good idea of how it works. And one more, because I don't like BBs all over my room. So I'll be going that direction now. Oh, sorry, you guys haven't seen that, so oops. Alright, I'll do a fire, that way you guys can see it now. Well, I don't think you guys can see the BB, but you can see where I'm shooting at, and you might be able to hear the sound that's coming from it. Alright. hit those little cans in the background right there. And then I'll do one more where you guys can see it. Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, and this little spoon right here. Yeah, right there. I just basically got a big drill bit and then I drilled it in. That way it'll hold stuff, you know, like paper wads and whatever you want it to hold, stones. But yeah, that is my catapult. And I just bought regular, you know, BBs from the store, so yeah. And that's my catapult, YouTube. Thanks for watching.